Hey, what's poppin', man? You already know this is a 93.9 WKYS exclusive. Mr. J Hill, I'm in the building. Special guest right now, DMB Gotti. What up, dog? How you feeling?
Oh, man, I'm feeling good. Man.
Already, man. You came a long way.
Hey, yes, sir.
LA, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, did you come a long way? Because I know you on tour with Herbo right now.
Yeah, man. A lot of these places, like here, it's my first time going to a lot of these places. I haven't really traveled like that. My first time in New York was in like November.
Oh, wow.
I only went for a day. So it's a crazy experience.
So how did you manage to link up with Herbo and get on the tour?
So yeah, we got this song, man. It's going pretty crazy in LA right now. And my manager, I know my manager was telling me like we gonna set something up. We was gonna do the high school tours, a lot of high school tours and stuff. It's like the way the song going is just we gotta introduce it to the rest of the world before we go back and finish what we started. So it's kind of dope. We kind of like skipped a lot. I dropped the song in October, and here February.
Is this Peter Piper? Okay.
Yes, sir. And
wait, so is Herbo on it? He's not on it.
No.
So it was it's
just me.
That's just going fire. And then, so how did you manage to get on tour with Herbo?
My manager just hit me one day like he just sent me the screenshot like get ready for tour. I asked no questions. It was
damn.
Let's get it.
That's fire. So like that, how did you when you first found out the news? Right? Was it like damn? G Herbo is somebody that know who I am now, or because I'm sure he had to ask. You're not just about to bring anybody on tour with him. Yeah.
My mama. It's like it's a feeling that it don't really like catch
it ain't
up
even hit you yet.
Yeah. So everything it's been so fast paced. Like they tell me, you going on tour with G Herbo, and it's like, but get ready, you got radio. So it's like a lot of stuff don't get the chance to sink in until it's just you going through it. Like damn. Like I look around sometimes, like even like they got my name on a lot of stuff. Like we got our own dressing rooms and all that. Just seeing it's
fire.
Like that's me. Yeah. So
is it the first time for all this that's going on? Not even just the tour, but like having your own dressing room. You said, of course, it's the first time being in so many places, all these different places. But is it the first time getting this global recognition type thing?
First time for sure.
Wow, that's amazing, right?
Yeah, it's dope.
It's crazy.
It's dope. We did a show in Massachusetts, and somebody sent me a video like 2 days later. Somebody sent me a video recording. They was recording me at the show, and they was singing the song. So it's cool to be 2,400, 3,000 miles away from home, and it's still touching. So it's dope.
So I'm big on transparency, and at any given time, if you don't want to be as vulnerable, you don't have to. It's fine. You can say I'm good off of that.
Yeah, definitely.
So I wanted to just talk about because a lot of times the newer artists, they going on tour, and a lot of people outside of it, like their fans and their supporters, all they see is flashing lights. All they see is being on tour. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things that come with that. A lot of sacrifices as well will come with like stopping everything when you at home and just going on tour.
Hell yeah, man! I got a car. The day I left, it's like I had to rush and leave. My car was on E, and my front tire was flat. That's bothering me every day. Like I don't know why I feel like when I get back, the car gonna be like broken down and just of course every day if you got any females, it's gonna be hard. Just being away from home. See, I've been in jail before, and I was just telling somebody the other day like. The only reason why I don't feel like I'm in jail is because I still get to go out and
so busy, keep yourself busy.
But it feel like it's like damn, you don't get to talk to your loved ones. Yeah, so I feel like it's something that you get used to though. And then of course jail's never a blessing, but it taught me how to be away.
Sometimes our pain can definitely be blessings. You know what I'm saying? Teach us what the route not to go anymore. We ain't going down there no more. We enjoying our freedom. But now, I say that because I know a lot of times people think they automatically think tour and they associate it with money, and a lot of times it's not even that's not the case. And I just want a lot of artists to understand that, like, yo, don't get it twisted. It still struggles in the limelight as well.
The struggles only get harder, man. Honestly, so many people looking at you, expecting you to do a lot. They don't understand, and they don't. Like a lot of people never been in that position to where they have to work for something or to plant a seed, so they don't understand that this don't mean I made it. This don't necessarily made it. Like this just the beginning. Song just dropped in October. I look at Lil Baby and all that, and that's like they made it. So this is not. A lot of people get confused with that, man, and they start asking for stuff, and then hearing no, it's like they think you just saying no because he just don't want to help me out. But if I got $50,000 and I got 50 people asking me for $1,000, it's like I'm gonna be broke after that. So I gotta tell everybody no, because I can't. I'm never the type of person.
And it's kind of like it's like that energy, right? Like if you can picture a cup, you got to pour the water into your own cup first before you can pour it into somebody else. Now, I love having that conversation because these are the interviews that you look back on and be like, man, now he's made it. Look at this. Like, this people don't understand, right? Yeah, let's talk about, let's dive into Peter Piper a little bit more, right? Yes, so this is one of, it was like, how many singles you dropped? Like 7? 7. Like 7. Hell yeah. And they were all singles. Yep. Wow. So usually some people will drop the single and they push it for a long time. Why do you feel like that you had to push or drop so many?
I just started rapping, man. Last year I dropped my first serious. That's when I just started taking it serious. So it still was kind of like people was listening to me just because of who I was. Like, oh, that's Gotti. I've been my name before rap. So that's Gotti. Like, he's famous in the streets. Let's listen. Let's hear what he got to say. And I had to convince people like this not like I really can rap. Yeah. I feel like, and then and honestly, bro, if I probably could have been had like one of those breakthrough records. I just didn't know. Like I was starting out when I dropped Peter Piper. Even when I dropped that, I dropped another song like 2 weeks later, and then it just started picking up and going crazy. And somebody finally told me like I think you should like chill out, like let this one ride out, see where it go. And that's been my program ever since. No,
I like it, man. And your sound is definitely like the new age of LA sound. Like not to say I don't wanna like compare you or anything. When I hear it, I kind of hear like the Blue Faces, and I feel like on the East Coast, it's not as reciprocated as much because we don't really understand.
It's not.
How is that? How is that love when you on tour? Like getting them to appreciate the music.
Yeah, and that's what I was telling somebody else. I'm realizing the whole the 50 states, we don't all party to the same music. It's crazy. But it's dope to I'm still early off in my career. A lot of people don't know me where I'm going, and I accepted that back, right before the tour started. I'm not G Herb, but at the end of the day, I know they didn't see my name and say, I'm about to take, this is an introduction to the world. It's been pretty good so far, but I'm confident in what I got to bring. If I give people a chance to meet me, somebody's gonna like me. We go to, say we go to a venue that's 100 people have been there. Things 20 gonna like me. 20 from every state. I'm cool with it, because they don't know me, and eventually it's gonna start to. And Peter Piper, the only song in the world, they don't know the other 6 because we ain't released it like that. So I got one song. I'm introducing myself, going around to these different. It's showing you the type of music you gotta make now, because you see like, all right here they turn up to the Baby, right here they like G Herbo, so now you could like when you go on your own tour, I already remember, all right, they like G Herbo, let me make some something like G Herbo, right. So it's dope just to you gotta be versatile with it too, man.
What's been your favorite city or state so far?
We just left. What, man? Hartford?
Connecticut?
Hartford,
Connecticut. Oh, nah. It's crazy in Connecticut. I know, because I'm from Baltimore, right?
Yeah.
So, just being from Baltimore, we used to always be like, man, he from far out Connecticut somewhere. Yeah. We always thought it was just some random place on the map. But the whole time to get down to Connecticut, it's the hood, just like anywhere else. So, it's crazy when you start to see these places, because, coming from places from the neighborhoods that we come from, I'm assuming, we don't get to see the world, so we don't understand. We hear Connecticut, we just think that's just somewhere in West Baltimore.
From LA, man, this is a perfect example. Is like gang banging is a culture out there, and a lot of people, if you take a gang banger out of state and throw them in LA, it's not even disrespect, it's just hard to see you as the same type of person, because it's wherever you just came from, it can't be like LA, and then just going to those places and seeing like oh shit, right. It's the same thing. So it's just crazy, man. Really experiencing the world.
So while we in LA, I want to talk about 2 things, right? So Kobe Bryant just passed away not too long ago, and I know that was even Nipsey. How is the city right now when you're home? Because I know when Nipsey passed, I think I went to, it was I don't know if it was BET, it was some award weekend. Yeah. I literally, after we came when I went there when he dropped this album, the whole LA was just on fire with Nipsey Hussle. Next thing you know, he passed, and it's like, what the hell? Now Kobe passed. I'm trying to figure out how is the state of LA right now. How is the mindset?
So Nipsey's passing, it kind of brought realization to a lot of people. Why are we doing this? The stuff we doing. And I don't know if you know, I this person that's supposed to have killed Nipsey was from his hood, and we doing all this, traveling to your hood to go do this to you, and you coming to our hood, and at the end of the day, our own people still taking us, you know. So it kind of gave like a sense of realization.
Like open your eyes.
Yeah, like all this is stupid. Kobe though, man, he shut the city down, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't seen LA like that. For real? Yeah. And I guess because my generation, we haven't lost. I guess you could say Michael Jackson, but you know that's not something we grew up on. We haven't lost a legend like that. So I think that shut the whole world down. And just knowing Kobe, like Mamba mentality, and just the whole way having helicopter crash, like it's just like, you know, that's it's just give you the chills.
And
man.
then secondly, we seen Pop Smoke pass away, and he got killed in LA. And I'm trying to figure out, so now that you're moving and you're a new artist, do it make you think twice about how you moving on the road?
So, and it's crazy.
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
Yeah, rest in peace. Long live Pop Smoke, man. Two things I want to say about that. I don't think that the first place we performed was Brooklyn. I don't think they was feeling me being from where he.
That makes sense.
Yeah. They was like when I now like they was kind of like they didn't know if they
weren't rocking.
Yeah. But the Pop Smoke situation, believe it or not, bro. Again, God forbid, I don't think I ever myself won't be in that position, because it's like certain measures you just know to take. Like if you're from LA, you know not to post no address on no nothing, or you know, because it's people who sit up, just like how we sit up talking. This our jobs. People who sit up and say, "Oh, it's Grammy weekend. They gonna be out here. Let's find the Airbnbs." And it's not. It's not a million Airbnbs in the world. If somebody comes out here and they want this 30 bedroom house, it's not hard to say, oh, I already know it. You know, people's had that Airbnb before, so it's crazy, man. You really gotta be careful in LA. But LA teach you though. LA teach you a lot. Just like even when we post pictures, our license plate backgrounds, like we know not to. We can't disclose.
It's kind of like all the tragedies just like open your eyes, right, and even just make you understand even more. Like when Pop Smoke passed, like, all right, now I'm moving. I gotta move carefully, right?
Exactly, because it's real. That's what it reminds you. It's like, all right, this ain't no TV. Like, you know, this
it's real life.
Down the street.
Yeah. So what's coming up next? What city you at next? You in DC tonight or?
Nah. Oh yeah, DC.
DC tonight?
Yeah,
okay.
DC.
It's all good. Like it's probably everything probably is a bit at the while. It's like, I don't know where I'm at. So we in DC tonight. Yeah, how was Herbo on tour when you're linking up in person?
Man, I haven't really talked to him. I talked to Von more than him. But he dope. He do it for the fans. You can tell he really love it.
He got you on it. That's all that, right?
He dope, man. Just
it's always gonna be love.
Making sure everything's smooth for us. So yeah, it's straight, man. I was gonna say so DC. So I pull out my phone 50 times a day and to look and see where we at. So Maryland. So Washington DC, Maryland was. All
right. So this is how it goes, and I they probably get mad at me because I'm like a new hire at KYS, right?
Yeah.
So I'm from Baltimore. Baltimore's like its own like place, right? Yeah. Then you got like the DMV, but in that, see, I can't even have the conversation because I don't know. But I just know, like in the DMV, everything is so close. Like you can get to Virginia, you can get to DC, you can get to Maryland, all
it's right there,
quick, right? So it's like that place. I don't even know.
So is that don't even get me. Is that what the DMV stand for?
Yeah, DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Yeah, yeah. So like, while you out here, you can literally go down the street, be in Maryland. You can go up the street, go to Virginia, and be up the street. Well, we in Maryland now, so you can go up the street, be in DC.
That's
crazy,
especially coming from California. I don't know if have you been out there?
Yeah, I've been there a few times.
Drive to Vegas or anywhere you drive, you inside California for like 3
hours.
Yeah, so
it's so big.
It's crazy just to be. I remember we drove through a state like 2 hours the other day. I said it's crazy, man. Yeah. It's a whole nother world.
Nah, man. Well, I wish you best of luck on your career.
Yes,
you seem like a dope dude. I appreciate it. I definitely salute. We're gonna get you had a lot of success on your streaming platform so far.
Yeah.
YouTube, you're like over 100K. I think you've been doing like
dope.
$500,000 on like
iTunes.
What is it?
iTunes, we got like 4 million.
Look, it's gonna be crazy.
Like 10, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
TikTok though.
TikTok. Yo, that's what I was gonna ask you. So how so this is in the marketing plan now. Like how do you push that on TikTok? Do you send it to a random kid that's dancing? How do you do that?
It's one of those things where it's like you can start it off, but you gotta let the world do the rest.
It's up to the kids, yeah. They really wilding on TikTok right now.
It's like 26 million views on the Peter Piper challenge. So it's dope. And that's the thing I was gonna say. It's like, so I don't know if you know, I signed a deal last November. And working with the label it's like, I feel like what make them want to mess with you more is the extras you could give to the, you know. They could set you up for an interview. You go in there and you have people do the dance and post it on Instagram. That's like the extras, and so many extras, like Marshmello end up doing the dance, posting it. Saweetie, Quavo, little girl. Yeah, so it's crazy. It's dope, man. Social media is the next big thing for sure.
Tell them where to follow you at.
Oh man, follow me on Instagram at DMB Gotti, Gotti. Twitter at DMB Everything. You can find my music on iTunes, Spotify, anywhere. Google if you got to. YouTube, just look it up. DMB Gotti, man.
Yeah, my God, man, I appreciate it. You already know, man. We about to lock out, tune out. KYS exclusive. J Hill, DMB Gotti. It's a wrap. We out.
Yeah.